Hi all and welcome back. Today we're going to play some more Blood Bowl 3. Had the big announcement that there is a end of season competition to aim for. Race to get into the top two places in the online ladder, or get into the top two races really, or get into sort of the top, I think it's 28 places overall. So definitely a bit of fun there for those who are really good at the game. I'm not that good and not at that level, but it's a good time to jump back on the game and play some more. So today we will be playing with our humans again and seeing where we can get to with those. So over we go. So we'll remember here I'm the humans from last time. So the TV's up to 1.06, so just over a million. I've got 70k in the bank. I could buy another catcher, which I am tempted to, because I could afford it. But there's a lot of bash teams around at the moment, so really difficult to play with the humans and not get smashed all the time. I've got 11 players today, so I'm missing one of my blitzers with missing next game injury, which is a bit of a pity. I got Juggernaut as a random, which was not a great random roll. Jump up quite handy on the catcher, guard on the ogre, very happy with that, and block. I'll just plain old block on the new blitzer. So, and the thrower got Fumble Rooski. I'm never going to use that. I can't see using that. And on the ball, which has come up a few times. We're quite close to getting a random there, and need to really work on others. So, team is really slowly skilling up as we go through this. So, I think today, because we're down a blitzer, I'm going to save that money, because if I lose a blitzer, I'm definitely going to want another one. So let's jump on into the ladder and start to search for a game. Currently, the record is at 1, 2, and 3. So humans not getting to a great start. A couple of those losses were early on, when the weather bug was definitely in place, and that was a bit of an issue for me. I think playing with numbers down with humans definitely didn't help me in any way at all, and that's definitely been a bit of a struggle. Couple of really good draws, couple of pleased with those, and a victory, which was hard fought but good fun. Just trying to level the humans up a little bit, give them a little bit more spice. I'm trying to go with the real catcher build, so real fast, and dodging and agility and a bit of throwing in there, which is definitely not in line with Blood Bowl 3 meta at the moment, which is Nurgly, Orky, smash you all over the placey. So that's a little bit of an issue I'm finding, but that I'm bringing on myself by the choice of team. Seeing a fair few underworlds out there, which is nice to see as well, and really hoping I don't run into Milton's orcs. So for those who don't know, Milton also host occasionally on the Bonehead podcast with myself and Milton, Lord of Paperwork when it comes to our tournaments. Milton has gone for the everyone gets block and then you get some more block build with an orc team, and it's fair to say that is a nasty team to play against. They are going to grind you into the ground and then grind you some more, and all those big uns moving the players around. The orc blitzers come in beautifully at that stage. It's not going to be subtle. It's not going to be easy to play against, and Milton positional plays the orcs really well, so it makes it very hard for anyone to play against it. For those wanting an update on Blood Bowl 3, well, in terms of content, not a massive amount of content. There's been a couple of patches correcting some more errors and updating some crash issues, which is good. There was one particular run around interceptions which was causing a real problem, so glad to see that's been fixed. And the big news was the end of the season sort of competition playoffs type of approach, which could be really good fun and maybe potential to spectate that now the spectator mode's working. Otherwise, content still it's pretty much as it is. For those playing the tabletop, no, vampires are not in Blood Bowl 3 and are unlikely to be in it anytime soon, which is a real pity. I think they would be very, very popular. We know we've got another team coming in season 3. Season 3 will probably be, I think it's early January, it looks like it'll be. Be interesting to see where that is in terms of what people want to do and how they want to do that. So we're just still searching for an opponent. It's the only problem with playing what's Sunday morning breakfast Blood Bowl, is that not everyone is online and playing yet. So let's keep searching through, and hopefully we will get a game soon. Still in the bronze division, got to get to a rating of 1200 to get up to silver level, and you play against people in the same level. So in terms of matching, that works quite well because it keeps the teams together. But if the core of the Blood Bowl players move up, then you could find yourself actually in bronze searching for a game for a while. Haven't looked at the stats of how many people are online for Blood Bowl 3 recently, but it's not the most played game. But I would say it's the best version of online Blood Bowl there is. You've really got two other alternatives. You've got Blood Bowl 2, so it's the same game by Cyanide, slightly less buggy, a little bit more content, a full set of teams, but it's with the old rule set. And I've struggled to go back to the old rule set now. I've really found myself in this rule set, understanding it, liking the changes that they've made. So we're no in particular rush to go back to that. The other version that you can play is Fumble. Fumble is a top-down sort of 8-bit, 16-bit version of Blood Bowl, and it is a lot of fun, and it's really good for interaction between people. You can set up a good chat as you're going through that. We played quite a lot of Fumble during the COVID times, because you can set up leagues and set up detail. The only problem with Fumble is it's a little easy to make a massive misclick error, and that happens quite a lot. You will generally, if you're trying to roll dice or do edging or dodging, you will step in the wrong space, you will go to the wrong place, and that's a little bit of an annoyance, to be honest. So if I was going to recommend an online game now, I would definitely recommend BB3. I would pick it up in a sale price. I think it's still short of content, and that's still going to be a real bugbear for people. And I think the biggest bugbear that we're going to start getting is this season's got 56 days left in it. If you want to unlock the Underworld team, you've got quite a lot of grinding to do. I think we worked out you probably have to play around 40 matches. Online is the best way to play those, and for them to be reasonably long, because the shorter games you don't get as much experience for. So you're going to need to crack on and play those games. You can play 2 or 3 easily in a day. A good game is an hour and a quarter. But yeah, if you are wanting to unlock the Underworld without boosting through the Blood Pass, that's the way you're going to have to go. I'm not going to use the Warp Stone to do that. I wanted to set this up as sort of a nose money spend. The casual gamer playing. I'm not playing Blood Bowl 3 day in, day out. I'm not grinding through it all the time. I may well do an extended grind towards the end as we start to run out of time to unlock the team, but I'm absolutely trying to play it like I think most people will, which is a few games here and there, having a bit of fun, and chatting to people as we play. We're still still searching, which is a bit of a pity here. Hopefully there will be a game to play soon. We're online, waiting for a bit of fun. I might see if I can dig up some players in the Bonehead Discord. Quite a good way if you have friends and you are online in another way. Discord continues to be a great way to catch people up. Good way to play the game, good fun, and a bit of detail. So we'll see if anyone is online and we can get up to speed with them. There's a fair number of people. In there. Always wary of pressing too many buttons with Blood Bowl 3. I have accidentally crashed it while trying to look around what I'm doing. So let's keep searching away here. Humans is my main team I'm playing in the online league. I am playing with a Khorne team in our local league tabletop. In fact, reach over onto the desk, and these are my Khorne guys. Let's see if that focuses up. Might have to do it like that. There we go. Yeah, not focusing too well. So these are my Khorne guys. These are the Torchlight Khorne, and I've got to say they're wonderful. So 3D printed models. Khorne, great fun to play. You do have to be careful because literally everything has frenzy other than the Khorne dog or the Khorne gore. So playing with them is quite fun. We've got a Chaos Renegades team that's 1500 TV. I think I saw briefly there. So that's going to be fun. We're probably going to get some inducements. And if it's a lot, do we take Morg? Will be the question. Oh, yes, that's a whopping. So I've got so I've got 460k. So we've got to go start players, haven't we? So 460k, we've really got to bring Morg and so we've still got 80k left. So we'll have a keg and we'll have a coach. And there we go. So yeah, here's Morg. For those who don't know Morg as a star player, he's the most reliable blitzer you will ever see. He's like a normal ogre, but infinitely better. And therefore I will receive the ball to start off with. Perfect conditions for the weather, which is great, because there's nothing like having sweltering heat and losing a star player straight off. So Renegade Troll, the Minotaur, and the Ogre. So who's got a Dark Elf with block? Lyman. plain old lineman. Well, there must be a renegade orc around somewhere. So he's got a Skaven, orc, and human. So he's got loads of players. Okay, that's going to be fun. On comes the orc. The orc's a really good player to counter animal savagery because you can smack the orc down and it won't hurt too much. Skaven. Right, let's start with a bit of... so we want a blitzer on 4. Yeah. We definitely want Morgon. Yes, we will. So I'm probably going to look to... if I can smack him down... yeah, so I can friend in there. Yeah, so I'm going to look to blitz in here. I think that's good to go. I'm too. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the Skaven, but we'll come back to that. Ooh, why have I got 11? I've only got 10 players on the pitch. Human lineman and the catcher. Bring another catcher on. So off we go. So let's see where he's going to kick to. He's going to kick to the sideline. He must have kick. Cheering fans. One of your players gains stiletto. Rupert Nutcracker. Oh, he's gained it. Right, so let's start with... firstly, get some blocks in, and as you can see, I've gone for the red dice because for those who know me, I've had an appalling year when it comes to dice rolling. Ooh. That's not a bad start at all. So more can come in there. What? So throw 1, 2, 3, 4. So put blitzer there. Now we can put blitzer there. Put this catcher there. Put this catcher there. Put thrower there. Let's get that done first. Can he pick up the ball? Yes, that's a good start. Morg is great because he has block, of course, and mighty blow, and everything else. And I think I will bring him round to there. And then we will see if that don't. We'll just move the Minotaur back. stay put. Let's block up the space. So, as usual, first turn takes a little bit extra time. I've generally found that turn 1 and turn 2 is where you use your overtime a little bit more. But that could have been a lot worse. So, Troll stood up. We'll probably play the game of Troll stands up, Troll gets down, Troll goes up. Put his Dark Elf in there to mark the player. Stop giving me the assist. Skaven will pop up into the space there. That's fine. Skaven is a player that needs to go. So for me, the two keys are the Skaven and the Orc. Interesting, the Orc all the way over on the side. So he'll slowly come round. I would imagine we're going to see the Minotaur blitz in here. The advantage here of not basing all the big guys was that effectively didn't give him lots of free blocks, and definitely a way for me to go. So the Minotaur does not like things, so that's fine. So he got to block his own player. Oh, we actually got Morg, sorry. So Morg's down and prone. So not a surprise, Morg goes down. What we'll do is we'll bring the Ogre into there to provide some assists. I might use this lineman to go around the back and hold up some players. So you're going to use the lineman on the blitzer here. He's going to stay put. Let's hope the blitzer doesn't fall over. So that's okay. Blitzer's not fallen over too badly, so I can use him again. Pop him back up. Foul on Morg. Brilliant play. But it didn't work. Okay, let's stand him up. Right, what we're gonna do. So this this orc's gonna slowly come around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can get in the way now. Let's put the big guy in the right place. And where do we want to go now? Him here. That gives me some options as well. Right, where's the blitz gonna be? I think the blitz is going to have to be there, so let's do that. Okay, getting the Ogre in gives me the assist. I want that Minotaur down. He's desperately a bad player for me to have. I can actually push another. Let's go that way. I'm going to stay put. It's going to force him to blitz in on. Smack him. So it took a fair bit of blocking there, but the goblin goes down. One die there. Pop him into there. Double block. catcher on the edge there. Interesting play to put the catcher on the edge because there is a frenzy player on the pitch. The Minotaur is a fair old way away, so I'm a little less worried about that. It's more to stop Skaven doing Skaven-y things. So he's going to bring him round. That gives him a 2-die block, which is fine in a way. I want players tied up here. I don't want to end up with a massive brawl in the middle here. I want to be able to get in. In comes the Orc. I've got to remember that's my frenzy guy. He's also got strip ball. Quite a handy skill. Won't remember that until it pops up. That's the back of the cage mark. So these two are pretty much going to take up the block here in the detail. I wouldn't be surprised if he blitzes round on my ogre here with the Minotaur. That would be the way I'd go, because the ogre's got guard and that's going to be annoying. Down goes the catcher. He's stunned as well, so it's slightly annoying. He was my jump up catcher, so we'll come back. Minotaur not playing. I think that was a Minotaur move. So he's going to have to hit his... So my lineman goes down. And now keep an eye on where we are. So they've got big guys all left still in, so so he's using the ogre to smack my guy. Excuse me. And he's staying put, so he's not bringing his ogre into play because he didn't want to base him to Morg. That's not a surprise, really. Bringing a friend round, so he can now hit the ogre. Do they take both down, or he just goes for the push? That's interesting. So it's going to give me lots of assists. Oh no, he's going to push him over there. Right, we need to hurry up a bit this turn, so we're going to stand him up. I'm going to stand him into there. That's just a plain old catcher. Stand him up before I forget. I actually want this guy moved, so I'm going to put him there, which enables me to do that. Oh, that's annoying. I don't have blocks, I'm going to have to re-roll that. That's worked out very badly. But at least that's injured him, so I could have done a lot better. I could have got the ogre. I'm trying to bring the ogre in there. Now I've got a little bit careful what I do with Morg here. So Morg is strength 6 on a strength 5, so let's try and clear this ogre. I will take the both down because Morg is awesome. and I will pop him into there. And that's going to be the end of the turn. So I've got Morg to the front of the cage, which is quite useful. The ogre, my ogre with guard, is way out of play here, which is quite annoying. And the Minotaur blitz in on the side is full on, and the catcher is pretty much left to abandonment there. So he's rightly marking the guy at the back, so that could be worse. I mean, it's tying 2 players up for me. I don't really mind that. Here comes the troll. The troll wants to come in. So it looks like he might be going for the Minotaur blitz on Morg. Which will be a 1-die block, I think, unless he clears this guy. Of course, it works. He stumbles. Morg is great, but he doesn't have dodge. We really need to bring the ogre into here. I've got block, he's got block. That feels like a standstill. He's going to follow up. So I'm going to block the Skaven off, stand the catcher up, and then use the thrower to block. Morg's going to go for the Minotaur. This guy's just keeping going down. So I wonder whether he's going to mark the ogre. That's going to be careful to watch. Fouling again, so definitely he's using the Skaven for the foul. That's twice we've seen that already. He's going to be keeping at that by the looks of things. He's got the orc at the back, so he brings him in there for another assist. So the game's really blocked up here. And brings in the orc to mark a catcher. Okay. So we're going to stand him up. We're going to stand him up. I'm going to see if we can get the ogre into there, because that really... unless... Although, because we're going to blitz the Minotaur. Do we want to do that? That's the ogre down. So we put him there, the Mino could go there. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to leave him till the end. So he's going to hit him. No. He's going to hit him with 2 die. So down he goes to there, staying put. He's going to hit. Slightly messy, because so he's going to hit him here. So the Morg standing up, hitting there. Who would I want to push? Here, Both dying is fine with me because I've got block. It's okay. Ooh. He's already locked, that's annoying. I'll put him into there, and then I'm going to take the 2 die on the Dark Elf. So I want the Dark Elf down as well. And I'm going to stay put on that one. And so this has got unbelievably messy for me. I've got quite a large number of his players down, but we've got 4 good big guys into 4 spaces and a 5th to stand up. There, the ball carrier is a little bit exposed. The Orc is going to smack the catcher here, but there's not much I can do about that. I had to clear some path over here. I've got the Skaven down, so that stops his fouling. So the Ogre stands up, which doesn't mark my Ogre because he's got guard, fortunately. Oh, double skulls is what I really want to see as an opposing coach. And double skulls again, that's unbelievably lucky for me. So that's the Minotaur down and stunned. That completely changes the scope of... So Maul could take the troll and stuns him. We're going to bring the Frenzy Blitzer out to here. It'll allow me to... And that's good because that gets my guard ogre in between 2 players. It's not... Now going to reposition. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's really quite good. He's my jump up guy. So I'm going to bring him round to there. Blitz is going to mark him onto the sideline. And that enables me to bring him up to there as well. And we'll leave those over there. So nothing like a double skull and a big guy to really help. I've got my team away here. That's the ogre, so he can't really frenzy in. The Minotaur is stunned. It's turn 5. I don't mind scoring in my turn 6 because that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And I'm pretty happy with that. So he's standing up all guys. He's going to get a chance in at the back of the cage there. He's got 2 guys over here. One of these he can free up. Although he can't because that's a block. So having my block guy over there has been really helpful. He's had to use a reroll to get him down. This is going to enable him to bring his 1 lineman round. And... so where are my blitzers? My blitzer is there and there. So blitzer there and there. So I've got blitzers I can look to clear the path. got Blitz on the front, and I've got a catcher there, so I've got a 2-die on him at the moment. That's a catcher. I've gone to catcher heaven. Would have got the ogre away from the ogre. That's a pretty good play. Got to remember we still got Morg as well. So I think Morg is going to be ogre hunting. And then we're going to look to clear the path. So in comes Morg. We'll re-roll that. And follow that up. So annoying that I've had to use a re-roll for it, but it's worth it to take Morg and stun him. So he's stunned, he's stunned. I'm not sure he can get in on my ball carrier here, so I might put him there. Just going to be sensible. Morning Double Dip. Morning. Nice bit of Sunday Blood Bowl. Absolutely. Nice bit of Sunday Blood Bowl to get going. Playing a Chaos Renegades team. 1.5 TV to my 1.06. So that led to the inevitable bring Morg. Morg has had a good first half. He's smacked the Minotaur down and stunned him for a couple of turns, and he's been chasing the big guy. We've managed to get all 3 of his big guys down. To be fair, it was very unfortunate. I think he double skulled on a Minotaur block, and that really hurt because the Minotaur went down. I had my guard ogre in place with Morg alongside, and we literally cleared a road. So good way to start. So my turn 7. Interesting. So he's not trying to stop me score here, and he's clearly worried about me clearing some players. So let's put the catcher into there. Let's bring him over to there. Let's block. Let's do that. I've got block, and down he goes. Doesn't break the armor. Let's try and clear a player off. We'll stay put. Smack him off. What does the crowd do? Come on, crowd. Injury. Nicely done. We might just bring him up to there, wait for the apothecary to do his thing. The blitzer on a lineman, that's not worth a foul. That's my turn 7 and I'll end it there. And not a lot to do for my turn 7 there. I will pop in for the score on turn 8. It's going to give him a line of scrimmage smash, but I'll take that. I'm probably going to sacrifice some linemen. He doesn't want to worry about anything. He's got only one player standing up there, so let's just do the sensible thing and pop it in for the score. So 1-0, turn 8. So defensively to start off with, I'm going to bring some players back. So we've got lineman. We've got a lineman with block. We've got my frenzy lineman there, so I don't really want him stuck on the line. But he is my only other lineman. I think I will end it there. Oh, I've only got 11 players. I'll bring more on just in case. So very much, I just want to get the smack here for the start, and we'll go from there. Lining up, unsurprisingly, to really smash my players here. And kick off square. Let's just go to the safe spot. High kick, so he's got a chance for an SPP. I've actually managed to get through the first half with having a reroll left. Ogre Boneheads, that's a good start. Oh, you've got a really, this is really hurt. One reload, one's all over the place for the big guys. Not often the troll is the most reliable player. Oh, I mean, he's all the rerolls, all the unfortunateness. That's just not nice. I'll bring in the player here for the extra assists. Gets the 3 die, get the POW. I mean, he's got all 3 of my guys down. But only just. I wouldn't be surprised if he brings a Skaven in for a foul here, just to finish it off. He's the natural candidate for a foul. Oh, he's rolled a 1 on the pass. Pass has failed. It's just typical, isn't it? He's got 5 rerolls. I've just seen he's got 5 rerolls and an apothecary. Oh, all the knocked out players are back. That's quite annoying. So his Skaven comes back. So what we're going to do to line up here, we will bring Org onto here. I think this time we're going to go with this. We're going to let Morg blitz in. Turn 1 is going to be painful unless he rolls all the 1s again. I wouldn't mind it if turn 1 was painful for him and he rolls all the 1s again, but I don't think that's going to happen. really that's not in the long-term scale of things that should really happen for fairness. So he's lining up quite offensively here. He's going to really rack players forward. I'm giving up about 4 squares of space here, partly because I think if I give up 4 squares of space, then I've got a chance of working out where he wants to go. So good old kick to start off with. We roll assistant coaches. So of course I roll a 1 on that. He rolls a 6, so he gains a reroll. So that gives him 6 rerolls for the half. So the Skaven is off to the races. The human lineman is charging off with him, so he's clearly going for the down the side play. He's going to go for that full on. So we're going to have to worry about that Skaven player and bring him back to get him hurt nastily. That's what we want to do. So he's really running the players down here. This is aggressive Blood Bowl. I feel quite sorry for him now because that's like 4 big buy rolls, 1s in a row. I feel like he was seriously considering the team reroll there. Troll, Mr. Reliable, stands on the line, and down goes so that's my frenzy lineman off. And he is seriously hurt. Off he goes. Down goes the ogre as well. Fortunately just rolls an 8. That's quite handy, so I'm going to stand him up and then Moore can come in on the Minotaur. I do not like the Minotaur. Minotaurs are great. The best Minotaur is one of your Minotaurs. The worst Minotaur is one of his Minotaurs. He's using him well, and it's playing well around him, so surely he's got to go for the ball. Blitzing in on the catcher here. Just takes the push. He is going to follow up. I've got a 2 die on that lineman straight off. He drops the ball with the Dark Elf, not wasting a reroll on it. Which league I'm in? Just played it. Just made it into Diamond, and then my team got decimated. This is the online ladder. So just back in basic old bronze. Here we're quite a long way off getting this team anywhere near better. And just started Urban Druid, so you just made it to Diamond in your team and got decimated. That's always uncomfortable when that happens, because you think you finally got somewhere and your team are all over the place. I'm going to stand these guys up, which I should have done to start off with, but I always forget. Right, I'm going to come in with the 2 die block here and the blitzer. I'm going to push him to there, and I will have to follow that up. So Skaven catches the I don't want to overcommit players back, so I'm just going to bring that catcher in there that blocks up. In come with Morg here. Morg's got a block. I love Morg. General rule of Morg: if you can take Morg, take Morg. If you can't take Morg, take Morg. He's got Scarpy. That's catcher. Now, how do I want to do this? I'm going to threaten the ball carrier. I'm going to charge him over there. Also, that's my thrower. He has on the ball. So the advantage of having on the ball here is that if that Dark Elf picks the ball up and tries to go for a throw, I can bring him in to make that worse, both in terms of trying to get a tackle zone on the ball and potentially trying to intercept the ball. It looks like he's setting up for the throw. There is a long gap between these players here. And he's letting the clock tick down a bit here, isn't So definitely going for the throw, so we'll pop him in there. So he's failed the throw. He's going to have to use a re-roll. And that is on the ball working beautifully. That is on the ball working beautifully. The ball has popped back. That completely changes the outlook of the game. So let's start with some blocks here. Dodging the catcher away because I'm going to try the blitz here. So more can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have block. Gonna make this do this. Thrower picks up the ball. That is an amazing start. So we'll do some blocks back here. Do that. Catcher. So blitzer there. Catcher there. So I'm going to bring him into there. He can smack him. There's how over he goes there. Follow up. And end the turn there. So on the ball has worked beautifully. Went for the throw with the Dark Elf. The throw went badly. Needs a 4+. The big guy. Luck has been horrible here. Minotaur doesn't want to play. The troll is actually free, so he could get there. I would be really annoyed if I was him. The way the big guys have failed. So off comes the blitzer. Here comes. There's the troll. Blitz the right, and I'm really the only thing to do there. Where's the ball going to bounce is going to be the key. I want the ball to not bounce near the troll. So he's stunned. So that means it's a little bit harder. Now this is where all my players at the back is a right pain. But the ball is a long way away. His Dark Elf is down over here. Morg can come in. He's failed to dodge to get away from Morg. Interesting. I would have left the Morg marked. So I can get Morg in on the blitz here, which we will be. Oops. Oh, come on, Morg. Come on, Morg. Here we go. Morg on the blitz. Take the troll out of the game. And pop him back to there, because that allows me to follow up. So the ball is a little bit more covered. I'm going to take the 2+ rush because I want to get the ogre in on the ball here. That's wonderful. That's really worked nicely. So let's do some cleaning up at the back. Can we do this without using a reroll? It's got to use a reroll. So we've managed to quite get down the pitch. We used again a lot of time here, but I'll take the use of the time here to get where I needed to get to. Remembering I am 1-0 up, so stopping him get the ball is really important. The Dark Elf is the key for him getting the ball. I think the Ogre and the Minotaur need to get back in the game here. I've left the lineman on the ball, so the troll's standing up. And the ogre's failed the bonehead. I think that's 3-4 times with that he's failed. So yeah, 4 times in a row he's failed the bonehead roll. So he's doing the right thing here. I think he's trying desperately to get away with the Dark Elf. Classic, he's done what he thought he wanted to do. Now what did he do next type thing. But now the Skaven can start coming back, or we can leave him up. He powed, nice pow there with the Orc on the human lineman. Double ones is pretty painful. That's a catcher, that's a catcher. So we can get all types of tackle zones on the ball. I think we might go for put 2 catchers here. The thrower stands up and hits him. That enables him to go there, and this catcher can then do that. So let's do that in order. Let's put him there. Let's put him there. Let's do the 2 die. I'm going to re-roll that because he's got block. So that's gone annoyingly badly. So I will surround the ball carrier and then smack everybody else. Stand him up first. And actually get him down the pitch a bit more. Let's do that. Gonna have to take them both down there. It's annoying. That's so annoying. Probably took 1 dice to roll too many there. But his Dark Elf is definitely surrounded here. I don't know what he's going to do to get that. So taking the 2 die here. I've got block, which is quite handy. He's going to re-roll, get the POW. Blitzer avoids injury. I've been really lucky with the injury rolls here. The armor breaks or lack of them. Skaven's coming round, so looks like the Dark Elf's going to go for the pass again. It's probably the 3+ dodge, 4+ dodge, I think, to there and then running down. Yeah, so he's setting up for the throw to Skaven. Surely he'll remember we've got on the ball this time. And the Dark Elf's done it, so... Oh! Needs a 5+. He's rolled a 1. That's another bad set of rolls. Right, let's work out who can get where. He can get to there. Let's do that. That's the death for Morg. That's quite useful. So Morg gets the death. Or a seriously injured. So I think he's going to take the seriously injured there. What do I do here? I think with everybody down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand him up. I've got two choices here. I can bring one player in. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring him into there. Going to blitz him in, which gets him off the ball carrier, off the ball. Follow up. One, two, three, 4, 5. Taking a bit of a risk here with all the rolls. Re-roll, but that gets me away from everybody else. And off we go. So, I'm making a mess of this. My ogre being down, it was a big mistake. That was my biggest mistake I've made. That was an extra roll. I didn't need to take him. So down gets the ball, turnover. Right. My opponent has conceded, and I've won. That's not a surprise. Conceding, that was important. He knew I was going to be able to pick the ball up and run away from there. Match is finished, and let's see who gained the MVP. So the throwers gained the MVP, and I think we gained a dedicated fan, so we're up to 170k. I think that's going to be useful for our team in terms of getting them going. So let's have a look at the team. And so we've got a lineman who misses the next match. We're up to the 3 blitzer stage. We have 170k in the bank though now, so we can go with the halfling, which has always been a thought. I've only got 3 linemen. There is tempting to go for the third lineman, but I am quite tempted by the second thrower, giving me a bit more flexibility. I think what we're going to do is look at the skill ups first and go from there. So this catches 1 off it still. This lineman is he's already skilled up, hasn't he? He's got strip ball and frenzy. Right, let's deal with the thrower. So you can take a random for 6, and he's got 9 SPP. I think we take another random passing. Let's see where it goes. And we've gained leader. So leader, fabulous, because it's a reroll. I will take that. That could have been a lot worse. Still got 3 SPP left. Nobody else has got any. So what do we do? I think with us down to 11 players again, I'm not sure. I'm really struggling to think about this one, because the only having 3 linemen is causing a problem for the line of scrimmage, and I've only got 2 linemen fit for the next game, so I'm going to have a lineman, 2 linemen and the ogre on the line, and I might have to bring a blitzer up later on in the game, because the linemen do get squished. But having the TV down is probably the way to go. So I'm going to stick with the TV down. Let's have a look at the manager reward, shall we? See what we got there. I've got to go back out and do it this way. This is quite annoying though. let's have a look. I've gained some paints and detail. Let's have a look at the blood pass. What have we gained there? We have gained nothing, but we've gone up to level 7. We're heading towards 3, as you can see, where we need to get to level 50 all the way up. But that's been a really good stream. I hope everyone's helped it. If you've enjoyed this, do hit the old like and subscribe button. It's really useful. We're getting close to the next milestone of subscribers. But we'll see you more for some more Blood Bowl.